So today's the day. Today is my varicocele surgery. As I was looking it up, I seen that it's actually something that's pretty common among men. There's still a lot of questions. A lot of men have, how is the comfort? How is the pain after the surgery? Will it ruin your performance in the gym or your runs? And so the reason I'm making this video is because I'm going to be sharing my experience with all of you who may have questions, right? Like I did before I decided to get this surgery done. Some of the questions, as I was saying, was how long does the pain last? How long does the discomfort last? Are workouts in the gym going to be the same? Are the runs, 3 mile, 5 mile, even 10 mile runs, are they going to be the same? Or does the varicocele surgery actually hinder those performances? And the truth is, I don't know personally yet, but I'm going to be sharing that with you all. For those of you who don't know what is varicocele, you can Google it, but varicocele basically is in my situation, it's going to be a microsurgery, cut right below the abdominal, okay? And it's going to be, it's for men who usually have enlarged veins or they have too much blood flow going to the testes, which usually results in decrease in sperm, okay, and morphology. And in some guys, it's just pain, right? But in my situation, I'm doing it for a fertility reason. I don't get pain, but I am doing it to enhance my sperm concentration and morphology, right? Because I, for the last 6 years, have been trying to get my wife pregnant, right? So a lot of times people jump to the conclusion that, do IVF, of course, and it's the woman. But a lot of the times it's always best to first check the man and go through that process because it's more economical, it's cheaper to go that route, then check the woman, right? Because I've seen situations when I was researching this, is that there was a lot of couples who would go the IVF route, and it still wasn't working out for them. And then they found out that it ended up being the guy. So I always recommend, if you're in a similar situation, maybe you've been trying for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or in my situation, like 6 years, first let the guy get checked because it's cheaper. Once we find out that he's good and everything's good, then go ahead and test the female. But this is just my experience. I have my surgery here in about 2 hours. I'm gonna find out from 1 to 10, how painful was it? Then a week later, I'll post how my performance in the gym is doing, if I'm allowed to go back that soon. And then a month later, I'll post how my runs are and how my workouts are. But it'll be a continuous sharing of knowledge with you all, especially the guys out there who are considering this surgery, whether they should get it or not. And I'm sure there's a lot of you who are like I was a few weeks ago, doubting, right? Because I'm an avid runner, I'm an avid gym goer. I'm always in the gym, always going for a run. And this is something that I wasn't willing to do if it was going to take that away from me. But I've seen a couple forums, and a lot of them said that they went back to normality within a few weeks. So we'll find out, and I'll keep you all posted. But without further ado, let's go and let's get this surgery over with. Here we go. It's game time, right? So,
yep, you're all ready. It took like 40 minutes to prep you?
It took about 40 minutes, yeah, to wipe down, prep, clean nose, clean mouth, insert IV. But
I can't even touch them when it's Valentine's Day.
You won't be able to after.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I will, for sure. For a couple weeks.
But this is how we're spending Valentine's Day. So it's for the better though. And now the recovery process begins. Great team of doctors, knocked it out. It's about 2 hours. But now the recovery process begins. No running, no lifting, no doing force for the next couple of weeks. You guys know how hard that's gonna be for me. So it's all recovery from here, waiting to be discharged. It was about an hour and a half. It was a bilateral surgery, so it did both sides. Gentlemen, they put me under the anesthesia,
didn't have any pain. I'm sure maybe a slight pain may come, but they'll give you pain meds for that. Maybe you're in a situation and you've been trying to have kids for who knows how long. Guys, get yourself checked. This is called varicocele. It's a varicocele where there's too much blood flow going to the testes. Check it out. That may be the issue, okay? So you can take all the FSH you want, the Clomid you want, but unless you get that squared away, it ain't gonna work out for you. So yeah, don't be embarrassed. Just go get it checked out. We have doctors that can help you with that. And the technology, thankfully so.
Testing. Day 1, post-operation. So yesterday went into operation around 1 p.m. They gassed me, and next thing I knew it was 3:30. So that's when I woke up. So it was about a 2-hour operation. It was bilateral, so it was 2 incisions right below the abdominal level, right below the abdominals. I had it on my left side and on my right side. But either way, it was a little procedure, 2 hours long, like I said. I felt good once I stepped out. The pain was minimal. Discomfort, from 1 to 10, I would say it's an 8, right? But thankfully the pain is about a 3 or 4. It's now been a little over 24 hours since the operation. Most of this morning today, I did spend it laying down, recovering, trying not to do too much movement. When I woke up this morning, right around 7, I did get a little lightheaded. So I realized, okay, I wasn't going anywhere today. So I continued to lay down, rested till about noon. Had something to eat. From there, did a little bit of work online. Rested again. It's now 4:30. Feeling better. Still discomfort. Still like a 7, a 8. Just a little bit of pressure. But thankfully the pain is minimal. It's something that I can deal with. I can walk, but I still, my walk is more like a waddle, right? So it's not like a perfect walk. I do avoid bending at the midsection. If I bend and then I get up, I realize that I do get a little lightheaded. So that's some things to look out for. But that does go away here within the next 2 or 3 days, they say. Typically the first day right after operation is the most difficult. But thankfully it's just been recovering. The hardest part for me has been breaking away from my daily routine of working out, running, jogging, being out and about. I'm not a homebody, and so that's been the most challenging thing for me, is to be home and not do much and see everybody else do everything. But other than that, guys, if you're considering it, this is what you have to look forward to. Pain, thankfully, is low. I haven't taken none of the pain meds that they gave to me. Here in the next hour or so, we did get invited to a birthday party, so I'm going to try the best to make it out there by doing minimal walking, though. So just, walk to the car, get to the party, walk to the table, and just enjoy, because at the same time, I don't want to restrict my wife from that invite that she got invited to. So going to try to go out there for a couple of hours. If it happens, I'll let y'all know. But as of right now, at this time, 4:35 p.m., I think I've recovered enough, and I think I can make it out there. But either way, this is the day 1 after operation recap.